Hey everybody, this is Maverick, and I'm gonna make a little video introducing her today and talking a little bit about lesser sulfur crested. So when I was first looking for breed information and trying to find, I know, trying to find a little bit more information about the breed that Maverick is, there actually aren't a lot of great videos of them on YouTube. Um, yeah, there's a bird outside. It's okay. So this is Maverick. She is a lesser sulfur crested. As you can tell, like all cockatoos, she is very expressive. Really likes to be involved in conversation. She's also a little neurotic, if you notice. Oh, yeah. That's her main call. It means a lot of different things. That's about as loud as she gets. But she does that like all day. Usually that does it not mean any? Yes, that's your chair. That's your chair. That's ownership. That tapping, that means this is mine. I own this. It's your chair. Good girl. Yeah, that's your chair. Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, she definitely is a little bit more neurotic than any other bird I've really worked with. Just her sensitivity to outside noises. Like she cowers a lot at different cars coming into the carport, birds outside, stuff like that. But yeah, she just likes to be reassured when that happens. Um, She's a little possessive, like all cockatoos, but nowhere near like the umbrellas or Moluccans or anything like that. She's not. She definitely has a pheromonal preference for hormonal men, and I've been kind of like shifty with my shot schedule, so I think she definitely has a um, more superficial interest in my boyfriend. If you catch my drift, when she tries to cuddle with me, she'll go for my feet, my crotch, or like my armpits. But with James, she'll go in areas that are smellier in him than would be on me. Hi. Hello, baby. Um, so she's definitely more of a challenge than my last bird, who was an Indian ringneck, which are, oh, I know, which are just very standoffish, just as a breed, which I love. I mean, I think Indian ringnecks are very underrated and get a bad rap, and I'd love to work with them again. Um, Yeah, let's see what else I can say about Maverick. Her breed is one of the most critically endangered cockatoos in the world. There are only 7,000 lesser sulfur crested left in the wild. That's 7,000 of them. Obviously, there are way more in captivity. The greatest threats to them in the wild are deforestation in Indonesia. They live in Indonesia, Sulawesi, and other places, other islands in Australasia and Oceania. They do not live in Australia, even though they closely resemble the greater sulphur crested, which is the kind of cockatoo that Stevie Nicks had. They're bigger and they don't have the yellow cheeks, and they're a little bit more aggressive. And by aggressive, I just mean like dominant, confident. Like she's a little. She's a baby bird. Yeah, she's not so sure. She's not so sure of stuff. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get more self-assured. Yeah, we'll get there. Uh-huh. One of the coolest things about her is this is true with all cockatoos is they're so emotional. Like just they're very flock creatures. Like more so than all parrots are very social and live in flocks, but cockatoos just to a much greater extent. The flock is a single emotional unit, and they seek emotional homeostasis within the flock. And you'll see that when she gets nervous about stuff, she'll often come to me, and then yes, that's your chair. That's your chair. No one's gonna take it from you. Yeah, that's all yours. That's all yours. Yeah, she tends to like the curtains drawn a little bit more. I think outside is a little overwhelming for her. We go out a little bit. She enjoys it. Um, yeah, I'm talking about like all your favorite things. I know, I know. Um, oh, that's a cool thing. Yeah, she likes to lift up her wing to try to get me to scratch under it, which I don't do because that's sexy, and we're not those kind of friends. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, can I have a kiss? Thank you, baby. Yeah, so they are obviously affected by deforestation in Indonesia. They're also affected by the pet trade. The pet trade is just like decimating this population. And the thing with cockatoos is like people don't know what they're doing, and they get them and they're like they're so pretty, they're so expressive. I see all these videos of them acting funny and dancing and cussing and like So I want one, and then they don't realize that it's literally this is a 3-year-old. Like that's her emotionality, that's her intelligence, that's her command of language, and it's a lot. Like it's a lot. And yeah, what I was saying about them being just so emotional and always seeking the validation within the flock and the emotional homeostasis within the flock. It is so important to her. Yes, it's your chair. I'm gonna stop bothering you on your chair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so important to her that we're on the same emotional level, and that's been just. She likes when I'm gentle. She likes when I take a very gentle voice, a gentle stance, and when I do what she wants to do. So it's really, yeah. You have to be like a willing person, and somebody who's going to be comfortable with also being bitten by an animal that packs, yes, about 125 pounds of pressure per square inch. So, not a bird to have if you have children, not a bird to have if you can't take being bitten by your pet, because birds bite. They all bite. We've been doing good. When I first got her, I didn't really know, like, any bites that I got initially were her trying to tell me how she preferred to be handled. So anytime I got bitten, there's things that I could have done differently. It was a way that I was approaching her that she was not comfortable with, and she let me know. And there's other ways she'll let me know. She tends to dodge away first, or tap something, or lunge at me, and I tend to not react. So, well, the lunging, sometimes I'll pull my hand back. That's why she does it, because it works. So yeah, that's the thing with parrots that a lot of people don't understand. Is it's 100% positive reinforcement, much like a human toddler. A parrot isn't going to understand being put in their cage 3 hours after the fact, or like put in the cage 10 minutes after they've done something wrong. They're just not going to understand. And in their head, it's, why is the person mad at me? Like, what am I doing wrong now? It's like, when you physically discipline a toddler, like, they don't get it. They're like, why is mommy hitting me? They don't understand. Like, you have to either anticipate the action and correct it and nip it in the bud, or give positive reinforcement for good behavior. That's pretty much... Yeah, is someone coming in the door? Is it Adam? Yeah, it's okay. We know him. He lives here. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, it's your chair. You're a good girl. What? Are you bored in here? Do you not want to be in here anymore? Yeah, I think she's done in this room. You're not allowed on a shoulder. So don't even. Yeah, so she wants to go elsewhere in the house, so I'm going to bring her where she wants to go. Because that is the name of the game of the cockatoo, is me being the human slave for the cockatoo. No shoulders. You get too crazy on a shoulder. Thank you. Thank you, bird. Thank you, bird. So yeah, that's a little bit about the lesser Sulphur Crested. So I hope anybody else looking for information about this great breed has a little bit more to work with now, because there's not a lot on YouTube. So, yay!